Morrigan, is everything all right?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger.
What do you mean?
I offer a way out.
Is this why you've been so friendly towards me?
Caring for you, as I've come to?
Oh, this is just another way forward. All right, well then this is the way we shall take. Yes, he stepped on the trap. Ha ha! You dickhead! Although it didn't appear to do as much damage as I would have liked, but it's still awesome to watch other characters trigger traps and get poleaxed. Coziness is what matters.
This place has way too many caves and crevices, probably filled with nasty surprises.
Fortunately for us, we travel with the nastiest of all surprises, despite its harmless appearance.
I am Groot.
Really? He's talking about me. I'm flattered. I like you too, Drax. You know, the way you move heavy stuff, it's great.
Oh, look. They're bonding.
Oh, guys. We finally got everyone together.
Make sure he doesn't notice you.
I shall be very sure. What else can you tell us about David Surly?
The Surly house is right next door to mine. A large house with a backyard conveniently located to observe my every move.
This guy needs meds. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he does. But remember, though, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean people aren't watching you. Charge him down. Oh, we can keep it up. Oh, slapped him! Suck on that! Dick shot just for good measure. That's for you, Grizz. That one's down. How many more have we got? Many. This is why I have ants in my pants. This is where we succeed. This is where we bring the noise. Yes! Sorted.
What did he say?
Yeah, that'll show you to your room. Except we don't got a spare room, you big lug.
Yes, we do.
What? No. Flark, no. Hey, Groot, you give her yours. I got a lot of important scud in mine.
I'm glad it's this ending and not
do
the
have a
really
spare room.
sad one.
How many sad endings were there?
Ugh, a lot.
A lot. Yes, I always wondered what the hell a gonk droid was for. Now I feel better having known that. I've just learnt another good science fact. What is that? That's a bullshit move. Come here.
Fast.
Off the edge.
It's just me then.
It is. It was. Is that a slug ram? Oh. Well, the stormtroopers are going to blow it up. Yeah, stupid beetles. Who thought that an epic monstrosity-sized jungle planet could be so hostile? Oh, yes! That's a good finishing move. That's what we want. Avian Extermination Act. They're gonna get rid of all the birds. Powerful commercial. Vote for me. I shoot the bad computers. So Jeff is also not super clear of mind at the moment either. I have to admit, I am suckered into this mystery now. That is also suspicious. What the hell? Okay. Unless it's for some kind of epic sexy time. Wow, look at that swimming pool. The mystery intensifies.
Good morning, night city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching a ride.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. Fucking idiots. The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years.
Just to keep the nips in check.
I started that riot.
Or so you think. Charge the Krogan.
We are going through them fast.
Oh wow, so they were just trying to up her.
Bullshit. Because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
3 Krogans? Hell no. Krogans are scary. Abel?
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Places. I did not realize. Ah, shit. Nearly did it again. That's a... Stop. The wall is uneven, and when I walked forward, it kept nudging me out. Oh, I have a fear of heights. That triggered it. Holy shit. Oh, we probably would survive it anyway, but I'm glad we didn't fall down. Oof. Mass Effect is finally here, and of course it brings heaps of awesome improvements to the old series. However, there's still some stupid oversights which are really frustrating for most veteran gamers, especially the field of view, or FOV. Things are still very tight, it's a very narrow field of view, and to be honest, I hate it. Mods are here to the rescue to improve your visual experience. NexusMods.com. One of the top mods is Better Camera, 100 field of view, download. Unzip the file. There we go. This is the file we need to replace in our game directory. Paste in the file we copied before. Relaunch the game. If we hit the F10 key, there we go. Oh, that is so much better. Much easier for combat and easier playability in my opinion. And please like and subscribe for more game info tips and enhancements.
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
I will find her, or someone who knows what happened to her.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
A legend cannot be killed, can it?
The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri.
Hold them back!
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I am Shade. How we doing? Tonight we crack on with some more Witcher. We're going to do some side quests and some Witcher contracts for this evening. We've leveled up a bit more during the recent activities, and thus we are ready to take on more of the contracts around Velen, I think. Frosty, our director, is running late, but that's okay. We are all good. Our director will be here at some stage. Getting our ass handed to by a JRPG and you can't exit, or you have to start the 3-stage battle from the beginning. I totally get it. We all get it. We all understand. Anyway, Frosty will join us in a little while, but for now, we shall crack on. We shall load in. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Thursday, heading towards the end of the week. I smell like metal because I've been doing welding and all kinds of metal-related shit in the garage before starting tonight.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed.
We shall continue.
Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Yes, so last session we rescued Dandelion. And we have ended up out here. Look for a new contract on notice boards in Velen. Why is that our quest? Oh, that's a level 34. It's time where there seemed to be 2 Geralts. One was a celebrity, at least in certain circles, whilst the other remained a mercenary who did work for coin. Alright, well, let's look around. So we are level 20, so we can take on more of the quests and contracts around Velen. So what we might do is go and raid a few towns in a nice way by picking up their contracts. Do the Triss last side quest, Oh, do Trist last, side quest wise. Duly noted. Very good. Midnight Tabby, you're here with your 0 Prosecco, and glad today's work is over. It's been ridiculously busy this week. I can understand that. And Frosty, that's the DLC. Went over that last stream. Yep, very good. That's the... yep, no worries. We will... Yes, okay. This is to be ignored. There's the thing saying it's the expansion. I remember now. Anyway, we have side quests here. Fists of Fury, so there's more fighting stuff, but that's pretty boring. I might do that off stream. Oh man, there's quite a few side quests baked in here. Meet Dandelion at the Rosemian Time. Ooh, we could do that. I don't know which one is the Triss one. Kind of do want to go and talk to Dandelion, because we just rescued him and we haven't interacted much, and it is a side quest, so we can do it. So perhaps that's what we do first. Let's go chat to our buddy in Novigrad, and then we shall adventure about. Mr. Nobody, hope you're doing well. You're popping in for a bit. No probs. Thank you for joining us. We haven't seen you for a little while. I know that you've had some sad events in real life recently, but awesome to see you up and about. And thank you for sharing on Discord as well. Awesome community member Mr. Nobody is. A lot of good community members. I love our Discord server. All right. Frosty said do the Triss mission last. At the moment, this is a Dandelion mission, so he should be good. And, okay. He's already started bringing this place back to life.
But you can control what you do with it.
I know, which is exactly why I'm considering.
Oh, you're always considering. If it's not one thing, it's another. Let me know when you finally decide.
What's going on here, Priscilla and Dandy?
I haven't the strength, Geralt. Perhaps you can talk some sense into him.
All right, let's try and talk some sense into Dandelion. You're free and already upsetting Priscilla. I don't know what their status of their relationship really is. And Frosty, we need to go to a shop in Novigrad and a couple of other things first. Before Dandelion or before we get on with this evening? Or before Triss? There's also some notice boards. We need to pick up some contracts. I'm thinking we're going to go pick up all the contracts in our and get them in our quest log. Start hunting some beasts. Doing some good old-fashioned witchering. Let's save in case I do this wrong.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Yeah.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret.
Right.
A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Ekimaras. Cabaret. Right, he's gonna build his own cabaret. Yep, that's on brand. That matches Dandelion perfectly.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
I see. Dandelion is looking a little older. He's starting to get a little wrinkle in his forehead there. What is the deal here? Can we just loan him some coin? We do have a lot.
How much do you need? Maybe I can lend you the coin.
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a friend's to loan him some coin.
Right.
But a favor? That's different.
You don't...
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it.
Right.
Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zeracania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Why?
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Knew I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
What the hell do you want Geralt to do?
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting.
You think?
But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
And?
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Irina. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Tell me now, though.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time. What?
All right.
He never given me nothing but...
Let's help Dandelion set up his dream place.
To give, you got to have talent.
All right.
What's he
The
schemed up this
last
time?
individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Interesting.
Oh, Geralt. Glad you came.
What the hell is happening here?
What's this about?
Nothing. I just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. But we were just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
I love Zoltan.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again.
What is happening?
Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without a shovel.
We already got a Dandelion side quest. We can't do a Zoltan side quest yet.
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Whoreson Jr., but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
Alright, what is actually happening?
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance. Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars.
Ah, we're friends with him.
Off the debt. I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, Geralt?
What do you want? What's Priscilla doing over here, too?
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see him?
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. Has a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
Alright, so collecting cards with Zoltan, we will get to that. Perhaps not yet. Welcome, Sparkle Sauce and Pop-Tart. We're just talking to our compadres, and our newly rescued Dandelion is already setting up shop here. This is very Dandelion themed already, as you can tell. He wants to turn it into a cabaret. Priscilla was upset. Let's see if she is... What's her take on Dandelion's plan here? How much dumb can Shade get up to without Frosty? Yeah. Hopefully not too much, but we'll see.
I haven't the strength, Geralt.
No.
Perhaps you can talk some sense into him.
Alright. So we will continue the Dandelion quest for now. What is the level of the quest? 14. Piece of cake. So tonight we're doing a whole bunch of side quests, Sparkle Sauce, your favorite. This will include some dialogue story-based stuff. It will also include some good old-fashioned witchering and monster hunting and battling and violence as well.
Nothing new.
I can already guess Frosty's going to be annoyed when she arrives. Well, she said not to do the Triss one. That's all she said. Don't do the Triss quest, and I don't even know if I've got the Triss quest yet anyway. So I can't mess things up too hard just yet, right? Theoretically. Arena.
Ah, so good to see you.
Yes. So we got Dudu. That's right. We've got we rescued / recruited Dudu as well.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty.
Good Doppler, eh?
Vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Very good. Pop-Tart, you love a good side quest as well. Excellent. And Sparkle Sauce knocked over 2 people in 10 seconds whilst trying to reassure us you're going great. It's fine. It's totally fine. At least I didn't have the horse.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My. Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Alright, step 1, or stage 1 of Dandelion's grand plan.
Cursed mage hunter.
Underway. Now, what? Meet Dandelion near Sophronia, that's right. I get names so fast. Sophronia's house. And the evening is setting in. Sunset to be upon us. People going home, hopefully. So we run through the city. Grabbing up Some random loot along the way.
They're letting in vagrants from Velen? Why does the temple guard man the gates at all? Ow!
Don't touch me.
Right.
I didn't push the walk button. My bad. All right, we're here. Where the hell is Dandelion?
Wars
Do we just hang on? Well, let's save. And do we just walk to the house? Locked. Well, after dusk. Ah, okay. I should read the second part of the objective. After dusk. Well, the sun is setting. Looking beautiful. Why don't we just meditate for this cart? Yes, thank you, Frosty. Here we go. This'll do it.
Move on.
Shut your ass. Here we go. Dandy, my boy. My dude.
Finally made it.
Johnny
Listen,
hat.
Here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Right.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Really?
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, Andrew mask, put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Okay, here we go. Play the role. Be a bad
Stop
guy.
right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is
Nice.
your first and last warning.
Nice mask.
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
Do they?
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Oh, we actually got to fight Dandelion now. Oh shit, I was meant to lose.
I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Was I meant to lose? It still seems to have worked. Right? It didn't say not to? It looks like a self-care face mask. Yeah. Didn't really... Should be fine. It worked, but yes, you're supposed to lose. Should I just load and do it? Play the role properly? Let's play the role properly. So I did save right before. Let's do that. My bad.
Finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
That's a long load screen there from future Dandelion. Alright, do it again. Do it again, but better. Yes. Save scum for the win. We want the best outcomes.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
All right, let's do this more better. Better performance. Come on, Geralt. We should be practiced at performing by now.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
Terrible name. Everything's all shiny from the rain.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Run, Dandelion!
On guard!
All right.
Crimson Avenger!
Ow!
You're better than I thought.
Oof. Ow. We're getting beaten up.
Guards! Help!
Come on, Dandy. Do better. All right.
The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hair! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
The Crimson Avenger... No, the Crimson Avenger triumphs once again. All right. Back to the Rosemary... I can't talk tonight, oh my god! Back to the Rosemarian time. Dandelions. Performance cabaret in, or soon to be. Let's see what happens next in this. Oh, hang on. Why have we pulled a sword out? We pulled a sword out because there's some bad guys here. Let's fight the bad guys because we like fighting bad guys. And you're on fire. Get this guy. Come on, then. You're gonna block it.
Gonna kill you.
Oh, hang on. Oh, can we not block if the torch is out? Oh, Geralt. That's a fail. The torch away, Geralt. There we go. Now we can block. Oh, you don't need your head. You weren't even using it properly. Cool. All right. Continue. This way. And this way. Crimson Avenger.
That's bad luck.
Cool name. Almost as good as the Silver Shroud in the Fallout universe, where you get to play along as him at some stage during Fallout 4. We'll be playing Fallout 4 at some point on stream as well, with lots of lore explanations along the way. All right, we're back in the inn.
What?
You look
He never
fucking
given me nothing but
amazing.
floppy
And
diddles.
we meditate in the corner. Why is that guy's drunk? All right.
You got to have talent and character.
All right, put this away. Let's just meditate up here. Back block, advance, stab. Yes, little painful. Yeah, it runs. Yeah, I run past this exact spot and have to unalive the bandits every time. Yeah, well, you know, it's because we're just such a hero. We've got to do it. Plus, you know, it's quick, it's fun, a little bit of heroics along the way.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Geralt does.
Doubt he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Oh.
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
What do you want?
No idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Yeah, like Geralt's gonna know. Alright, cabaret's theatre of a kind decor should be theatrical. Boudoir is the style fit for cabaret. Dandelion is doing this for you. You decide. He's saying both of them work for cabaret, so I don't know. You decide.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
I associate boudoirs with a feminine elegance that also has an edge. Claws, you might say. That fits a cabaret perfectly.
There you go, that worked.
Choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
You both wanted boudoir, we got it. So, apologies, I didn't see the chat, but it worked out. And even better because Priscilla chose it, so yay.
Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Does he now? Really?
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Anything really is possible with Dandelion. Alright. Out we go. Quick save on the way. Zoltan's still here, acting as bouncer. Excuse me, sorry ladies. Sorry ladies. I'm trying to not flatten everyone on the way through. Where are we going? Not too... We're just going to go around here. Alright, that's cool. That works.
Mages, mutants, blasphemers,
Excuse me. Alright, here we go. Sprinting down the street. So boudoir seems to be the choice. I'm glad I didn't choose, because by default I would have suggested theatre. Apparently I would have been wrong. I knew Geralt and I were connected in some way. Oh! What are you doing, Dandy?
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
Why? Oh, because he'll seduce her or something.
What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Oh, are we actually gonna get
for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Oh, Witcher senses time.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
All right, so are we going to actually see a genuine romance and relationship form between Priscilla and Dandelion? That could be interesting.
Fine, let's find the key.
Well, what's this right?
Damn it.
Look out, Dandy.
Where would she leave?
No.
Not here. The key.
Ah. Under the bucket, was it? Well, that was a common place for hiding secret keys in Ultima 7, if anyone's played that game. Open the door. Let's do it. Okay. Cutscene.
Whoa, what the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Get out of my house!
And leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Patience.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
All right, so midnight. Cabaret is naturally smexy. And thus, boudoir is more the better choice. Okay.
Never expected that to go so well.
Cool. All right. Well, he did handle it well. So did Geralt. Sorry, Sparkle Sauce. We did not bring violence upon this guy, but considering that, you know, he is betrothed to Polly, that would probably ruin the plan and upset Dandy and his plans if we didn't play nice. Maybe.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was bloody in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlegs. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
What if she doesn't want to marry him? Well, then she wouldn't marry him. I think she's, what's her name? Polly is independent enough to be able to do that, considering that Dandelion has known her for a long time before she met Hubio, so I trust she's not under duress. Sparkle Sauce does like the violence. I promise we'll have some violence tonight. Don't worry, there's going to be some fighting and some witchering. We're doing little fights already, but more to come.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
Right.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Love the sass! Geralt's sass is so good in this game. Never lets us down. Sparkles, you know, you would have killed him anyways, just in case. Yeah, and then Polly would have been hella upset, pissed off with Geralt and Dandelion, and no cabaret for Dandelion. I don't actually know if that's what turns out, but, you know, we're playing the nice route.
Looking to make some coin too, hey?
Look!
I am looking forward to not having to run through crowds of people in the city. It is feeling a bit crowded at times, although it does look amazing. Everything looks so good. And Bright has joined us, which is obviously way more awesome as well.
Ooh.
Excuse me, coming through. All right. Rotlick, artist man. Oh, bandits in here. That can't be good. What's going on? Who we fighting? Here you go, Sparkles. Lost some violence, maybe.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Yeah.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
Ah.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Ah, fighting time. Oh, we just... Okay, so it's a fist fight. I don't get to use magic and swords.
You'll regret this, mutant.
That's it. Oh, hang on. I'm not good at fist fighting multiples.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Just need to get one of these dickheads down. Ah, Geralt, we're failing. You're not even going to regenerate either. Alright, let's try and be super careful. That's it, block it. Retaliate. Oh, no, fail. Fuck me. Do it again. That is not how we're doing it.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple.
There we go. Finally loaded. Frosty isn't going to help with me just failing at combat, by the way, so... Frosty cannot save us. Although she could have given me a heads up. Why don't we drink a swallow potion just to be sure? Oh, let's go inside.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't.
There's not enough.
Take what...
Alright, let's try it again.
You'll regret this.
There we go.
You'll never learn.
Alright, now I know what to do and how to handle this. We're obviously going to succeed. One down. Piece of cake. Once I'm in the right mode. There we go. Counter attack. And a kick to the face. Easy. Nailed it. Second time's the charm. And black screen. What's happening? Here we go.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
Gambling problem.
Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Yeah, dickheads. Alright, anything else for us to loot whilst we're here? Come on, auto loot. Pick up the things. Let's check upstairs. Anything good? Nope, just lots of half-baked paintings. It seems. Thing in here, yep. Grab all the stuff. Oh, ignite the things or put them out. Either way, just mash the button. Alright, we're in business. Let's go. Hey, talk to Rodlick in the Vegelbud's residence.
A whole day, I tell you.
And he definitely has a gambling and a debt problem, it would seem. And he's a halfling. Maybe we'll get to meet a gnome eventually. In the elder races.
Will you help?
Halflings considered an elder race? I don't actually know. I assume not, because they're not elves, dwarves, or gnomes, but anything non-human is often referred to as an elder race. Anyway, lots of multiculturalism in Novigrad. Good to see. I've taken the wrong turn. My bad. Excuse me, everyone.
All roads lead to Mahakam.
All roads lead to Mahakam. Okay. I don't know if I've been to Mahakam yet. Ooh, we're hang on. Yes. GPS is...
You will not go to Mahakam.
Cool. And welcome, Frosty. Our director is here. That will make Sparkle Sauce a lot happier. Sparkle Sauce gets nervous when I'm left to my...
Steam decided to auto start in downloading something. And I like that to finish. So I've got no idea what you're doing because Twitch does not like working properly when I've got a download going. Because why would it?
I see. That's
so
alright.
If I could get a stream in Discord, maybe that'll work a bit better.
I thought I had that running. Did I not have that running? Oh.
I just got live on Twitch. Just
There we go.
live on Twitch. Thank you.
There we go. I thought I launched it for you. There we go. Now you should have
I
it.
wasn't here, so... Away! I have stream! Away!
You are connected. You are live. We are doing the Dandelion Cabaret quest.
Oh, fine. I mean, it's dandy, of course it's fine.
Yeah, and I failed super hard at the fist fighting the bandits, and then loaded, and then absolutely smashed them the second time.
Fist fighting the band? Oh, yes, because that's a very enclosed space.
Yes, and there's two of them.
It makes it makes it so difficult. Whereas when you're fighting the two for the Plays the Thing quest, you got a lot more space to maneuver.
Well, we got it done easy enough the second time.
Yeah, I just end up letting them knock me down if I don't win the first time, because otherwise I just find on Nightmare it's an exercise in futility.
We can't allow that.
We save scummed and reloaded. Anyway, here he is.
I do that sometimes.
So Sparkle Sauce, now that I've got some supervision, you're going for a shower. Hey, you feel like you can relax, eh? Alright.
You Rodlick.
Henri Have a good shower, Sparkle.
Artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Well, tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
They
Two of them.
know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Okay.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Ooh. So, do we pay the debt or win the race? I'm assuming we should win the race. We do have lots of gold, so we can just pay it. But, you know, racy times are always better, right? Let's do that.
Let's do this.
Right, says race.
You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You are that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Alright, and we can save game for sure, Sparkle Sauce. Oh, it won't let me save. That's alright. Come on, let's just go. I don't even know which horse are we on. Are we on Roach? Alright, let's do it.
You are on Roach.
Okay, cool. So Roach has some of the upgraded gear equipped, so that will make Roach a bit faster and able to sprint a bit longer.
Good, good.
So that's kind of good.
Someone's been doing his racing quest.
And equipping some gear. Oh, don't slow down that much. Trying to just sort of
lose, the poor bugger will be in servitude for forever and ever.
Yeah, I was just trying to get some stamina back and block this guy so he couldn't pass us. There we go. Full steam ahead again. The races so far haven't been too hard, especially when you just sort of block them. And look out, there's a horse in the middle there.
Most of them are pretty easy. There's just one or two that can really trip.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Alright then.
Ah!
Ta-da! Okay, return to Dandy. We go. Okay, we go out to the... out to the wheat fields. That's not our horse. Let's just summon our horse. Or is it? No, there we go. Roach is not showing up on the minimap for some reason. Doesn't matter. We got her. Let's fast travel on back. It is the afternoon already. Times are wasting. Alright, back to the Rosemary in time. See the next stage of Dandelion setting up his cabaret. It's kind of fun. I'm kind of interested to see how this turns out. Run around the front. Here we go. Grand opening tonight. There we go.
Master Dandelion and Priscilla.
Everyone's talking about it. Sounds like they're ready to start opening.
Say something.
Sourpuss? Rude. Geralt ain't no sourpuss. Although he's not exactly a sparking delight either.
We start in G major, and...
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key.
But I wanted
to ruin everything. We'll start in E minor.
No ruining stuff, Dandy. Do as you're told.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, you know, more theatrical.
Don't you like it? But I thought a boudoir would be right in line with your tastes.
Oh, you chose it. Well, I'm not saying it's bad, just different. Not exactly what I'd envisaged. You know, now that I think about it, you're absolutely right. A boudoir's the perfect setting for a cabaret.
He likes her.
Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Isn't he standing there already?
Best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
That's Doodoo.
Ah, my bad. Sorry. Yes, Doodoo, who also takes on the appearance of a halfling. My bad. Thank you, Frosty, for clarifying. See, Dandy, he genuinely seems to like Priscilla, I think. Could this be the end of his womanizing escapades?
He's in
I don't
love.
know. I think he is. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but, you know, let's find out. Okay.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Okay, well, I can agree with that, I guess.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premiere will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
All right, then.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Very good. You do that. All coming together. Grand plan.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
That's my boy.
Yeah.
The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
He does love her. Yeah, she said you're fat in your smell. Actually, she did praise his rationality.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
Something to think about there, Dandy.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
A womanizer. Obviously. For good reason, Dandelion.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Oh, you can talk.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked.
What?
They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Dandy's going to be concerned if she actually is. Or is this a ruse?
Priscilla.
Oh, no. She's here.
Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable.
Ooh,
Beg your pardon,
Jesus.
but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Before it was
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Oh, shit. That is very fucked up.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Oh, we will.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It
Okay.
has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
Okay.
No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Hmm. Well, this got dark all of a sudden. I thought this was a fun quest line. Shit. Oh, Priscilla, that's rough.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail.
Tattoo.
Morning star, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Okay. I am convinced.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
That's
alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
Right.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Hells yes, we are.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's definitely a bad guy. Yeah, obviously we're gonna lead. Charles in charge, no Geralt in charge.
Medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
He's got a crossbow. Good weapon choice. Alright. Oh, fail, Geralt. Come on. Ah, man. We got stuck in the corner. Terrible job. Alright. Sorted. Let's try and do better, Geralt. People are watching. Oh, we're gonna hag this time. He spat on us, but it's okay. Kill it! Yes, very good. Where'd our friends go? There he is. Joachim von Gratz. What are you shooting at? Are you double tapping just to be sure? Oh no, there's more. More bad guys. Flame on! And heavy attack. Heavy attack. Whoop.
Priscilla.
Nice.
How's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Meaning what? Only Dandelion can help her heal her voice? That my mind going to the gutter? What do you mean, sir?
He means help her with the will to live with love.
Ah, gotcha. That makes more sense, yes.
Take the ladder.
I reckon he will.
Yeah. For all that
This
he's
is
a
the
rake,
place.
he is a
Come,
good
The
man.
quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Okay, find the corpse using our senses.
Human. Wrong body type.
Yep, very, very different.
And I'm just thinking, Sparkle chose a bad time to take a break from stream. She always misses the good stuff.
Yeah.
Looks like necrophage has got to this one. Let's keep looking.
Well, she likes the violent bits anyway. Pop-Tart will fill her in. Check out all the rooms since we're here.
Always a good idea.
Yeah. Getting lots of loot along the way. Let me know if there's any books I need to actually read that we're picking up.
Nah, nothing in here.
Or just random books. Cool.
Human.
Also,
Wrong
when
body
you're
type.
when you're done with this quest, I've sent a pic to you in Discord.
Okay.
Look at, yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you. Director for the win. Midnight, tell her she's still beautiful and loved. Priscilla. Yes.
That's gotta be
will.
him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
That's true. I forgot that. They even, I think, show it in the TV series. Yes, female dwarves can have beards in this universe.
And I do love that they've added it, because I remember in Dragon Age Origins, you know, it was part of the thing that female dwarves could have beards, but none of the female dwarves had beards, and you didn't have an option to give your female dwarf a beard.
I thought that was more just a bit of a, like a colloquialism or a slur or just kind of
No,
folk tale.
no.
They actually can in the Dragon Age universe.
Pretty sure they can, yeah. I mean, I think they added it into an option to do that in Inquisition, if you did a dwarf character, I think.
Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, all right.
Don't 100% quote me, it's been ages since I've played it, looked at playing it.
Same.
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely. Calluses
Here we go.
on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
He loves it.
Where?
Oh, genitals. Jesus. Let's start at the nuts.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
It's so weird. We're making Geralt look so weird.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Gross.
There could be a connection.
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
That was fun.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor.
Yeah, which is implying that Geralt was being very serious about checking out his nuts.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Right.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Okay.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Gross. The noises, the ASMR noises. Wow. Ooh, what is that?
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Okay, what else?
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Okay, so ignore it.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Okay, so had to actually drink a bunch of hot formaldehyde, maybe? Gross. Okay.
It wouldn't have been hot.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Yes.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Fuck.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Well, that's fucked. It's trying to preserve them so it can torture them longer. Hate torture. Any kind, any medium.
All right, I think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Ritual murder or punishment?
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
Eternal fire.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer.
Ooh,
and I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Interesting.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
He doesn't look any older. He looks like he's only 30 years old to start with.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting.
Yes.
He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
It's a party now.
But they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out once.
Interesting.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Right. Dodgy reverence.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
All right. More CSI time. Interesting. Something to do with the Church of the Eternal Fire, though, right?
You do not recognize him.
Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison.
Right.
There you have it.
That's what we mentioned earlier.
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Oh, I definitely want to find the culprit here. Bad person.
Did you not recognize the Reverend?
No,
I didn't know.
Think back to last stream in the serious flashback.
I still don't remember.
The guy that Siri bumped into knocked him over. He stood up and told the guard to fire and encouraged him to fire the crossbow.
Oh.
Crossbow wielder that shot the bolt at Siri and just missed it by inches.
Right.
That was Reverend Nathaniel.
Right. Nathaniel, bit of a dick.
Hence how they pissed off the Eternal Fire.
Yeah.
Because they knocked a bloke over. Then he tossed a hissy because he fell to the ground.
Yeah. All these religious types need to take him down. Yeah, it looks like rain. You think so, Geralt?
Yes, he's a big old baby that didn't like to be knocked down to the ground, and so therefore someone had to die.
Dicks. Alright, well, hopefully we can find the culprit. Let's see what happens. This is a longer quest chain than I anticipated, with a dark twist, but it's interesting.
You'd think you'd get used to it by now.
Yeah, you would think that, but, you know, I don't think I'm in the right place.
Where are you going?
No. I'm in a tunnel underneath where we need to be, I think.
Yeah. Something to that effect.
Yeah. Well,
wherever you are, you're
looking for an alley. All right, so we've got to get to the other side of this wall. I see what's going on. Zoom in? Oh, we can't zoom in.
Which one are you going to first? I can't quite tell because it's very blurry.
Priscilla, the alley where Priscilla was attacked. Let's loop around this way.
Well, save before you enter.
Okay.
Do a savey save.
Watch where you're walking.
Done. Let's see what's going on.
Hey, handsome.
Whistling Wendy. Okay, hello.
You should recognise her from... Oh, wait, no, you won't, because you didn't do Roach's Path, but she's from Witcher 2 as well.
Ah, okay.
But, sadly, she doesn't recognise you, even if you do Roach's Path.
That him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
That's it, you're in for it.
Did I upset people because I looted?
No, this is part of the quest.
Right.
As I said, for whatever reason, she doesn't recognise you, even if you do Roach's Path.
More fisticuffs.
Damn it.
More fisticuffs. This is why I told
Alright,
you
we need to...
because it's 3 people.
And we need to put the torch away because we... There we go. Okay, 3 versus 1. Alright, get in a line. Form an orderly queue, please. Oh, careful, careful. Don't get surrounded. Okay, take out the most hurtied one. He likes to... Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Counter. Dodge. Dodge. Nice. Oh, no, we got hit. Oh, we got hit again. It's alright, we can do it.
Left! Slaughter the freak!
Slaughter the freak, eh? Okay, come on. No, we want the weak one first, because he's nearly down. Come here, dickhead. Oh, he keeps going to the back.
Blowing it, the cat!
Oh, rude. Language.
Eye for an eye!
Alright, now you're fucked. He says after saying what's your language. Come on, bring us your face. Oh, he can block too, apparently. Come on, 1 more. That's it, blocked, counted, defeated.
Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Should, though.
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
On the same side, you dickhead. Ah, alright.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade.
Right.
But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Right, well, maybe not all is lost yet.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
So, whoever does this likes to pick on people with no names, no connections. So why Priscilla all of a sudden?
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Maybe. So they were waiting for the culprit to return to the scene of the crime, and they assumed that was Geralt. Dickheads, we're on the same team.
Yep, and it just bothers me a little bit as much as I like
this time of year.
That she doesn't recognise you at all. It's just
yeah. Well, at least in our playthrough, we haven't met her before, so that's all good. Alright, so I've got scent here. How do we... Hang on, give me the prompt.
That's just... I don't know if you can actually...
I know that smell.
Oh, there we go.
Formaldehyde. Human. Priscilla's. Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Okay, and something here. Concerned Citizen's Sermon. Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworthy and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting Dopplers can hide from its light, not even witches and sorceresses, so adept at fooling the common folk. Not the loose women who walk the street and fog men's minds with their charms. Abandon, then, the treacherous and immortal magic arcane. Cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts, and the eternal fire will expose for you all monsters and sinners, or else burn you too in its flames. Yep. Religion, the cause of so many problems in so many worlds. Okay, so we've gathered what we can here. We got to go to the next place. Let me examine. Oh, hang on.
Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
There's no door there.
Yeah, because I keep getting confused with the door symbol, but that's what's on the other side of the wall.
Now talk to Wendy before you go.
Yeah, I will. Let's fill her in.
So, what is it?
Think I know what happened here. Priscilla fought back, her assailant retreated, and knocked over the brazier.
Good
Someone must have heard it. Maybe saw something, started hollering. Guards showed up. Murderer didn't finish the job, didn't cover his tracks. Just collected himself and leapt over the wall. Trail ends there.
You divined all this from a pile of rubbish and a few prints in the mud.
Do that practically every day in my profession. And practice makes perfect.
True enough. Just like I can tell right off if a pent'll pay or try to wriggle out of it.
That particular skill I could use myself. Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Yeah, we do. And to kill him slowly and painfully. Okay. Examine the place where the woodcarver died using our Witcher senses, or do we find Eustace first? Oh, we're already here, so let's do this one. Examine the place where the woodcarver died. Seems to be very close.
You are going the wrong way again, sir.
Yeah, it would seem so. Is it meant to be through a door over here, perhaps?
There's a big double set of double doors, like a gate.
Yeah, there it is.
What are you looking
Witch
at?
hunters are here.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Striga, once called Striga.
Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Okay, okay.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. But better backing dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I ran to a mate who raised his fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
Right. That's a big fucking dog.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
Nay. 'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her, this dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Rough, okay.
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They care about some dwarf.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Can we pet the doggos? Probably not.
They're fighting dogs. They'll probably bite your hand off.
Always want to pat the doggos, though.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Oh, what do you know? I could not get that one to,
Activate?
yeah. It
Or
just
to
would
drag
not
something heavy.
show it.
Statues. Or a corpse.
I was doing all kinds of gymnastics and it just would not.
Oh, I got lucky, maybe.
Stains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Ooh, what did we pick up? The same sermon? Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. Yep, really want to take out this religious zealot. Alright, what's inside here then? Can we... Oh, it's locked.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Yes, please. And welcome, Big Vito. How you doing, man? We're doing more CSI, murder investigations. A lot more than I expected. What's that? Cityside Novigrad.
CSI Novigrad.
Oh, CSI Novigrad, yes. Perfect. Just need the sunglasses and the cheesy one-liners.
And you know, that pretty cool intro music.
Yeah.
More blood stains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind.
Okay. What we got here?
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
This is not DLC, Vito. This is just side quests in Novigrad. We were trying to help Dandelion set up his...
Cabaret.
Yeah, he's set up his cabaret, changing his inherited whorehouse into a cabaret. And now we're investigating gruesome murders.
Doubt Fabian used it.
Yeah, wrong prompt there, Geralt. Was that still going to be what the red thing is? Alright, what do we got here?
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Okay. Oh, we've found all the things. Okay. Oh, let's...
No, you haven't. There's one other thing. If you look on the minimap, and Witcher Sense.
Okay.
Witcher Sense on the minimap.
Oh, yep. I see it to the left there. Something here. What have we got?
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
Gross. Okay. Okay.
So that's where his eyes are.
Yep. Lovely. Sparkle Sauce. Dandy is indeed okay. Priscilla, however, was attacked. But,
Attacked and tortured.
yes, a little bit of torture. Damage to her... Well, to her throat and voice, potentially. We'll see how bad that is in the end. We've learned that other people have been... Yeah, other people have been killed in a horrific way, and she fought back, so therefore she survived. And it looks to be a religious zealot. Because of course it is.
Minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me.
Let's see. Find Eustace, the corpse collector. See if Eustace has any more useful info for us. We're going up here. Yes, we are.
It's interesting to see you do this all backwards to the way I do it.
Oh, well, I'm glad I can bring you some kind of new experience. Alright, what's going on here? Why is there so many people standing around?
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
Oh, really?
Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Alright, thank you, guardman.
Speak to Eustace first.
Yeah.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
At least before they didn't used to kill women.
Fall afoul of the king of beggars, and you'll get no mercy no matter who you are. You made back there at Lockmuir.
Whole bunch of dead people. What the hell?
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
No purse. So you like to pilfer the purses on the way, do you dodgy bastard? And Big Vito, 4 hours left until the full release of Baldur's Gate 3. Are you counting down? Are you going to launch into it as soon as it's available?
I know, so exciting.
I'm interested to check it out in future, but not right now. Yeah, nice. Awesome. Oh, well, let us know on Discord, Vito, what your thoughts are and if you're enjoying it and if it's good when you do get into it, please. I'd like to hear your feedback.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One wench so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of the...
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
A whore called Slippery
Reverend
Sow.
Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
Don't. Yep. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Slippery Sow. That is one hell of a name for a sex worker. Damn.
You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Oh, charm time.
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin.
What?
Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
You dickhead.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Hit him.
Smack him.
Dickhead.
Thank
Yes.
Oi, fucking hell. What was that for?
For everything.
Yeah, you twat. Ah. He's lucky he's still alive.
I kind of wish he had done what he did to Horson Jr. there, just a bit. Bit more than a bit.
There we go, veto. We took the big veto route for a change. Punch him in the face in the middle of dialogue.
Just one punch doesn't feel like enough.
I agree. He could have definitely prevented this. Alright, coroner, inside we go.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Thank you, Godman. Nice chair. Yeah, Vito, he would have got a lot more of a punch for you. Yeah, I bet. I can imagine. Alright, back into the morgue. Find the coroner. Where is he? Save first.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Oh, thank you.
Nice of you. Especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company.
Right.
I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with.
Yes.
Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Awesome. Good man. Good man. I can't help but think that the Reverend himself is involved or guilty or something. Anyway, let's find out a bit more about him.
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are.
Yeah, I can see.
He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom.
Ooh.
Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, what a dick.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Aha.
Mortal sin in Novigrad.
He was criticizing the Church of the Eternal Fire, and lo and behold, he gets attacked and laid upon the books that do the criticism. Midnight. This game could inspire a YouTube channel of its own with how many ways could I unalive these asshole bad guys? Hells yes. Sparkles, you agree. It's the Reverend. I suspect it may not be the Reverend himself doing the actual deeds, but I can't help but be suspicious that he's connected at least in some way, because he wanted all the bodies burned and stuff too, right? Bodies burned, no further evidence, case closed, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's
told me all about you.
Yeah, true.
Doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters thrown in prison. But did you hear the protests were far from peaceful? Or did he neglect to mention it?
Ew.
People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision.
Interesting.
Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
It's interesting that somehow Joachim is much older than this guy, or at least he looks it, and he's the old. So Joachim is the one who learnt from this guy. Anyway, I guess, you know, it's never too late to do a career change, to pursue the academic routes you want to, and apparently get involved with protests regarding your academic pursuits. All right, anyway. Look a little young. Oh, here we go. Here's the comment. Exactly what I was thinking.
How old's Von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Black magic has a price, eh? Yeah. Lucky bit of black magic, though.
Let's start.
Let's start the autopsy.
The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde.
Right.
Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim.
Oh, yes.
Patricia Vegelbud.
Gods, he knows no bounds. To attack Lady Vegelbud, heiress of such a prominent family.
Where is she? Tell me.
She resides in an estate beyond the city, north of Oxenford.
Gotta find her, now.
Oh, but we haven't had a chance to check the dead guy's balls. Ah, we didn't get the option. For those who missed it earlier, that's what we got to check as part of the investigation. Letter found on Joris Anquinis's body. Patricia Vegelbud, concerned citizen.
The lady is in mortal danger, and he's joking about looking at someone's
Till
balls.
next time, Master.
I was, yes, because I thought it was quite funny that we got to actually investigate the victim's genitalia.
Oh wow, you didn't actually get the fast travel point to Vegelbud, because you still haven't gone all the way down to there.
No, we haven't. We could go to the wheat fields and run across. All right. Let's go to the Hierarch Square travel point.
So fucked up once.
Nothing hurts as much.
Got another quest about a race.
Because you read a pamphlet that you picked up and never read before.
I gotcha.
You clicked over it now, so you've
Yeah.
not got the quest.
Cool. That's all right. Side quest for off stream, I think. The races. All good. I have some homework to do. Oh, and once again, I was following the GPS instead of my waypoint marker.
Well, you were probably closer to the outside the, the gated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're closer
was.
to Tredigor Gate or something.
was. Not now.
No.
Whole day wasted.
Whole
All
lot
right.
of running.
Okay. All right, let's go over here. Midnight's on it as well. So easily distracted. Oh, Roach is here for us. Thank you, Roach.
Faster.
Let's go. Oh, come on, go, go, go. We're stuck on the sign. The sun is rising. Beautiful, clear day. Time to go to the Vegelbuds. Time to hopefully prevent some atrocity.
Nothing
Let's find out. Nice estate. Guards are here. Should be safe.
You've got to actually talk to the guard, dude.
I see that.
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Understood, sir. Yep. Very wise. Oh, there she is. She's okay. Cool. We can-
That's not Patricia Vegelbud.
Yes, good fellow.
My bad.
It's work you seek.
Don't know that I'm all that good. Name's Geralt. Looking for Patricia Vegelbud. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She
Mother,
seemed
right.
sad, true, but in perfect health.
All right. No time to explain, or do we explain?
Either or's fine.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our guards...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious.
Definitely.
Please, follow me.
All right. Good. Good lass.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square. uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
Oh, good woman. So she's tossing aside the faith of the Church of the Eternal Fire because they are burning anyone who has even slight suspects of involvement with magic.
Yep, so yes, she's a
witchery.
good woman.
She does seem to be a good woman. That's why they're coming after her. Is relinquishing the faith. I'm glad to hear. Always glad to hear such things.
You do not need the torch.
Yeah, I see that now.
All seems to be in order.
Bullshit.
Go in, just to be sure.
Yes.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're finding it too dark...
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Oh, shit. Too late.
Run, run.
Up or down?
Down, down. You came from up.
Alright.
The
There
doggos
he
are
is.
gonna not like
Go away, doggos.
Murderer's still here.
What are you
There
doing?
he is! Get him!
My GPS didn't update in time.
I'll break your bones!
Alright, so they're blaming Geralt. We're used to being...
Where are you going?
I'm trying to chase the murderer.
You've lost him. You're gonna have to just deal with the guards.
I don't want to fight them.
It's...
So was I too slow?
No, you're fine. Keep going.
Okay.
Don't just let them smack at you, please.
Never fight a witcher.
So I need to let them win?
Or you can almost kill one of them. Either way, it'll move the scene along.
Yeah, get some flamage.
Oh.
Geralt doesn't lose. Usually.
Geralt loses frequently. In every playthrough of anybody, he loses frequently.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes.
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
I'm looking awfully suspect with blood on our armor.
Yeah.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
You dickhead.
Out of my sight, at once. Mother, why did he do this to her? Why?
Yes.
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state.
Yeah, that's fair.
To remember her like that.
That is fair.
Let her be the last victim. Please.
We shall. Yeah, this has really been a full-on adventure. This is not where I thought we would be doing tonight. Oh, poor woman.
Broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time.
We'll fuck him up. Can we please kill him slowly? What else can we find?
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
You're gonna want to heal.
Yes, we are. Cern victims, sermon. Remember, good people, that the fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one and stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, But they, be they paupers or princes, men or non-humans, weak or powerful, whoever breaks its commandments, whoever does not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in its flame. Live then in the truth of the eternal fire. Listen to its holy men, for they are your shepherd. Ah, religious nuts as always.
Empty formaldehyde bottle.
Yep.
You'll probably want to restock on potions as well.
Alright, we can... Well, I haven't actually used many, but I can do a quick...
Oh, if you don't think you need to, you don't have to.
I think I'm okay at the moment. I could do a quick meditate, but that seems like the wrong choice, considering we're supposed to be trying to catch a killer.
Very true. Very true.
Unimmersive to do so. Okay. Oh, we've got a book about Ithlinne's prophecy. Okay, Roach is here.
If you just go out the front door, if you just keep going down that path, you'll get a fast travel sign at the end of the gate.
Yep, sounds good. Oh, I'll push the correct buttons. Face plant through the door.
You could say fast travel's a bit unimmersive, but...
Nah, not when you... We haven't... Yeah, Fast travel is a bit unimmersive, but for doing things, especially streams, it's an essential thing, I think, because otherwise we're spending half the time just running.
And you didn't really have to get on Roach, but whatever.
Oh, it's just over here, is it?
Yep, it is literally at the end of the driveway, just there.
Yep, now I see it. Ah, well, we like to bring Roach along for the ride, even if it's a short ride. Okay, find Sweet Nettie at Crippled Kate's, which is
Novigrad
back.
Docks. The closest one is Novigrad Docks.
Yep, cool, thank you. We got it.
And run!
Eat some food on the way.
Hey, Whitey.
Hey, shut up.
I's a war veteran. Spare me a crown.
What time is it? In the morning, 7 a.m. Killer on the loose. Sweet Nettie. Sounds like another escort. The lady of the night, but let's not be too judgmental because we don't actually know.
You're a bigger rat picker than me.
This door? Nope.
No.
Next one. Oh, hang on.
What are you doing?
There we go. Got it.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client.
Oh, we are disturbing them at once.
You toss another save.
Done.
Hey,
Awesome.
darling. Like what
Up,
you
up,
see?
up the stairs you go.
Further up. There we go.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
Ooh,
You, though, hold
caught
town.
him.
We'll hear you in a minute.
Yeah.
Yet again, you disturb me.
Ooh, it is him.
I so dislike being disturbed.
Motherfucker.
What's to play with Sweet Nettie? Render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Oh, we shall see.
What, no foreplay? No formaldehyde? Coals in my eye sockets?
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
What is this, then?
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to Crippled Kate's, to Sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
Oh, red herring.
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks.
What?
He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde.
No.
Stay here. I've unfinished business with Sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
Get out.
You'll untie her, drop
Oh,
your
really?
coin pouch on the table, then leave here and never come back.
Oh, was there a kill option?
Yeah.
I will.
Ah. Sorry. Sorry. Obviously, no, obviously we are killing him, so I wasn't paying enough attention.
You want your quick slave slot.
Yes, don't worry. Sorry, Sparkle Sauce. We are killing this guy. Absolutely. He is a bad man. And,
I disappeared.
oh, and the game crashed. That's all right.
Yes, as soon as I saw you pick that, I'm like, no! You're letting the scumbag live?
Oh, it's because I always choose Axie because it gives us extra experience and more dialogue options, and I just didn't read. I just saw the symbol and hit that. So my bad. All right. Let's do that again. We are definitely killing this guy. Sorry for the disruption. Sorry for the long way round.
And here I was going, oh my god, you're picking the right options, because I literally had you saved just in case you went straight for the die, motherfucker.
Yes, no, we untangled the right things. Fuck, all right.
At the end. Oh man.
Okay. Oh, hang on, I loaded the wrong game too. All right, load the quick save. Come on.
Can I have my stream back too, please?
Yes.
But finding me proved no
Please.
simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered
got
my
it?
whereabouts.
Yep.
A cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the
Come
help
on, skip past this. All right.
See, as I said, you get annoyed with it. Because
No
you've heard it so many
discounts,
times. Go
Yes.
away.
True. All right, this fucking guy.
No one will.
You, though?
Yet again, you did. I was the.
Okay. Formaldehyde, blah blah blah.
Murder.
So who left the note?
I don't.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strange.
The court.
Go. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
Who?
Then you'll pay again. For her, for all the other women you've tortured.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Yes. Smack him. Smack him.
How do you like the fire of eternal fire? Of eternaliness? Yes, suck it. I think that's a fitting end to him, don't you think? Yes. Good. Can we let her out?
Yeah.
Poor lass.
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me. So hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
He's been burned to shit with fire himself.
No, as soon as I saw poor sweet Nettie, I'm like, this fucker's dying.
Oh, absolutely. No, I apologize. I rushed without reading. There was no way we were letting that guy live. My apologies, everyone. We got him in the end. Even though even the game crashed in the middle out of pure disgust that I hadn't hit the right button. All right, so the fucking, the coroner. The coroner is the guy.
Well, you know, there were clues. There were small clues to the fact that something wasn't quite right with the coroner. Small clues. Oh, you lost.
I absolutely am. Where is the? Hang on, over here.
Down the corridor. Too far.
This one.
Back. I think back to the right.
Ah, that one.
No, I led you wrong.
Cool. It's not just me then.
I get
This
lost in
one.
here all the time.
This one.
Hey, buddy.
There we go. Go to the warehouse near the port. Excuse me, ladies.
And you'll want to save before entering into the port.
Of course we will.
Need me to grab another last.
I love my quick save button.
And yes, the Reverend, who seemed to fit so well, was a red herring.
Yes, he was. I'm glad we asked the questions. And we got to take him out anyway. For also being a bad guy. Even though he doesn't kill people, he tortures them or tortures women. For just being who they are.
Who kisses your
What a dick.
To be fair, he did try and have Siri killed just for the crime of knocking him down.
Right.
Boring as
Yep. Glad he's dead. Oh.
Okay, save.
Yeah, I'll do a main save. Yep. Don't worry, we always save. Let's go. Excuse me, fella. You are busted.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto.
Ooh, that
Now
looks
you've
like a
seen
trap.
through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
Vampire?
What are you?
A vampire.
Ah, got it.
Higher, of course.
Aha. I've heard of these.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat.
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Yeah.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the church's diagnosis.
Really?
Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
Not really getting the message, though, are they?
You're a sick fuck.
I never expected you to understand. You're a cynic and an opportunist. I sensed it from the start. Ah, well, this conversation has grown unpleasant for both parties. We must move to the next item on the agenda.
This is why he doesn't look so old.
I last fought a Witcher 2 centuries ago. I do hope I remember how it's done.
Ooh, all right.
Have you faced one of us? No, you couldn't have. You would not have survived.
All right, black blood potion is going to be something we want, right? And I have vampire oil now too. Enhanced vampire oil, so throw that shit on for sure. Black blood is probably more important than Thunderbolt. Oh, maybe a Uridin if he's going to do some invisible bullshit. And let's try and drink the black blood. There we go. We set him on fire. Really? Or I just missed. Ow. Dodge a bit more, Geralt. Alright, let's get our Uridin back down. Not the best placement of the Uridin trap. Oh, lots of dodging. No, that's a miss. We missed. That got him. Ow. Careful. Okay, another Uridin down in the middle. That's better. Okay. We're getting there. Oh. Fire! Yes! Got him! Ooh. Now.
It's funny. I'm not actually fully convinced that he is a higher vampire. He's a vampire, yes. But you can't kill a higher vampire like this.
That's what I was just about to say. as far as I understand it from the lore that I have learnt from YouTube, higher vampires, which you learn more about, I think, in the Blood and Wine expansion, but higher vampires can only be killed by other higher vampires. They are otherwise temporarily, what's the right word? Silenced, put to sleep, into a torpor or something, and eventually they just regenerate and re-emerge. Yeah. So.
So my personal headcanon is that this is a very old Katakan that, you know, evidently learned how to get a human form if he didn't have one already. And he just believes he is because he's gotten that old and he's powerful.
Yeah, but not an actual higher vampire, perhaps.
Yeah.
Well, logic checks out with me, unless, you know, this corpse will still revive eventually or regenerate.
It doesn't even look like the high vampires you see in
Okay, cool. Because I haven't actually seen one yet.
Yeah. So that's just my personal headcanon that, you know,
yep. He says he is or thinks he is. Yeah.
He just believes he is.
Or he's just saying it to, you know, psych us out.
He's got the arrogance, I feel, that he just truly believes that he is, and he's just not.
Midnight, they Dracula instead of die the higher vampires. They just Dracula. So does Dracula never truly die either? Oh, another sermon. Remember, dear people, that a fire once lit cannot be stopped, that it consumes everything in its path and only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Men cannot flee this element, and if they bow before it, if they let it into their hearts, they too turn to ash. Search then your consciences and live in accordance with the church's dictates before the time for penance has passed. Wow, this guy really was fucking crazy. Because why did he care to do such messed up shit?
Who can really know? You will keep finding those though. It's a bug. It's a very annoying bug.
The sermons.
Yeah, those sermons will just continue.
Okay.
Continue to litter the city. No matter how to come to pick them up, they just stay there, and it's very annoying.
Okay. Well, auto loot is not picking up anything else. I'm having to loot this whole area manually. What the hell is this? Plebeian style.
Oh, the horror. The horror.
I thought there was going to be, like, that thing suspended up there is like a trap that we have to watch out for or use to our advantage to fight. But apparently not.
No,
Alright.
It's just your normal Ekimura Katakan fight.
So this is leads back out. Alright, we are done in here.
Yep.
Off we go.
Off to Dandelion.
Back to Dandelion. Can Priscilla recover? Can we do anything to help? I thought this was going to be a fun, short little quest line with Dandelion. Boy, was I mistaken.
If you
nothing is ever as it seems in this game.
If you wanted something funner and a bit shorter,
yeah,
you should have done Zoltan's quest.
Right. Well, we'll do that.
A bit shorter in quotations.
Shorter, barely. That's all right. We'll do. Well, maybe we need to do his next, because I did accept the quest.
Oh, it's already 9:50.
Yeah, well, like like once we're done this quest line, we might be done for tonight because this took up the entire stream session. It's been very interesting. It's been very good. It's just not at all what I expected. I always struggle to try and come up with the right prediction that I post on Discord and as the stream and recording titles. I was wrong. I thought we'd be doing Witchering, contracts and beast fighting around Velen. So far, only one beast has been fought.
Mug like that won't get you a copper.
And a whole bunch of dickhead humans, but one beast.
The folk in this city.
Quite the jog through the city here. Ooh, what's going on here?
Oh, yes.
Oh, hello.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders
Oh.
to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
Really? I say over my dead body we're gonna kill these goons, but I'd rather kill the dude, whoever is causing us to be summoned.
Just pick one. You want to pick one.
All right.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It'll just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Who?
I'll explain after.
All right. All right, have some fire. Because it works so well these days. Heavy attack. Oh, hang on. Oh, we're not blocking this well enough. Finish him! Stab him in the balls! That's got him. You did.
Like a new rice tips, you're a bigger rat picker than me.
Okay, so
And there's the real guards here, and they don't seem to care.
but a couple of when you first entered Novigrad, or very soon after, there was a priest that was preaching to a small crowd.
Oh, yes.
Witches.
Yes.
And you confronted him.
Yes, and we shut him down with logic, and then everyone stopped listening to him.
Yes, they walked away saying that he was big in the mouth and nothing else. So
And I praised once again Geralt's sass and wit.
So yes, that was the response
that
of the
guy.
embarrassed priest.
Right. I want to take that guy out. So if you say number 2, do they take your weapons and then you got to still fight them with your fists or something?
Yep.
Or your other weapons? Yep. Right. Well, thank you for overriding my decision. Okay, in the hospital, upstairs. Upstairs we go. There's 4 patients around. I imagine a hospital in, like, you know, a medieval kind of times would be pretty awful. Oh, Harrow has just raided with 7 people. Thank you very much for coming along. How's your session been? Because you're also playing The Witcher as well, right? We have just been pursuing the quest for Dandelion to set up his cabaret, and that took a dark turn, which I didn't expect, which took on some CSI murder investigations, which I didn't expect, which also had some plot twists, which I genuinely didn't expect. So I'm kind of impressed right about now, to be honest. Everything is well written.
Better, right?
Yes.
Oh, her voice. She can still speak.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. For me and Priscilla.
All right. Now you need to look after her, right?
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
Very good.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor Von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday.
Maybe.
For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing.
Okay.
Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Okay, so that quest line is finished now?
Before you go, talk to Joachim.
Quest complete! That was a hell of a quest line, damn. So Harrow, you travelled after freeing Dandelion, so you haven't done this quest then, you've done other stuff instead? I thought I was going to do lots of random side quests and contracts this session. I'm like, yeah, we'll just do Dandelion's quick little quest. That turned out to be a long thing, but geez, it was interesting. I'm glad we did it. It's very good. I'm always surprised. I'm always pleasantly surprised in this game. So, Joachim.
Yes, Geralt?
Okay, let us... Well, let's work our way through all the dialogue, because...
Found and killed the murderer.
It's good.
It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong.
I don't think it was higher, though.
Wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Or, Frosty, canonically, does Geralt not actually know much about higher vampires? So is it not until we do this expansion where he learns about proper higher vampires?
I think that originally they decided this would be higher vampire, and then they
retconned it.
Games.
Okay.
Or decided to go more lore heavy when they decided on the Blood and Wine DLC.
Could be. All right, because I don't know if there's...
That's why my personal headcanon is just this vampire is arrogant enough to believe that he's so old that he's become a higher vampire.
Yeah, or he's just bluffing. Either way, perhaps Geralt doesn't know about true high vampires yet and won't until we do the DLC.
Except he has a good friend that was a higher vampire.
But before now, is it? I thought that happened later. Okay, so in the books and stuff, he actually has a friend who is a high vampire and Geralt knew about it. So, all right, well then, that's inconsistent and dumb. Let's not entertain that too much then. Let's just stick to what we're doing here. So Harrow, you went and travelled to Skellige, so you're pursuing the main story. We're not going to touch the main story for probably a couple more sessions yet. We're going to do a lot more around Novigrad and Velen before we go to Skellige to team up with, I think, is it Yennefer? For the next stages of trying to find Ciri. All right, cool. But yes, bring on the raid hype. Thank you everyone for coming along. Sorry that I'm in the middle of dialogue when you join. It's not the most thrilling stuff right now, but it is if you've just been through our little journey. So we're gonna finish this and then maybe we can do something short after this. Let's see.
Hubert told me about your past, even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two.
Oh, wow.
But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
Have you now? Have you atoned? How did you go about atoning, good sir?
Remember
anyway,
he said that he was
that's true.
Tortured?
He was imprisoned for 1 year and tortured. All right, the torture is pretty significant, I guess. Anyway, thank you very much for the follow as well, OG Joker. Appreciate you following along.
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink.
Radovid really is a bad guy.
I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept scalpel in hand than I ever was behind a lectern.
It's true. Apply your trade in the real world, although educating others is still a noble cause. Man, the more we hear about Radovid, the more I hate this guy. But Emperor Emir is also bad. Are there any other kings and leaders we get to deal with that we actually like? Because they're all bad so far.
No, the only one we liked was
another
Foltest.
surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shani. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Yes.
As I was saying, the other one we kind of liked was Foltus, and that's just because he was charismatic, even if he was a racist. You know, it's just best of a bad bunch.
Yeah, well, that's it. Just like in our world, a lot of politicians are not very good, so you're just always trying to choose the lesser evil. Okay. Now, Shani. We didn't see Shani in The Witcher 2, did we? Only in Witcher 1.
But there was a, if you romanced her in Witcher 1, there was a character entry that explained why she wasn't there.
Right, okay.
I don't know if that's there if you don't romance her.
Okay, well, we didn't, but we did import the save, so we might better check out that later. All right.
Farewell.
Okay.
But essentially, it boils down to Shani wanting to settle down and then deciding that Geralt, you know, just wasn't the right material because he was a Witcher and he didn't want to settle down. You know, just life.
Fair enough. Yep. Oh, we went the Triss route anyway because that seemed like a better fit, and I think it genuinely does.
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quiet.
Say no more. Get well soon.
Well, her voice does sound normal, so that's good. Okay.
If you want to talk to Dandy, you have to go back to his
cabaret.
Yeah.
The chameleon. Oh, sorry, I forgot where we are. I'm like, why are there people crying? Because we're in a hospital. Hospitals are usually sad places. In any universe, including ours. And they still have the gall to charge for parking. Exorbitant amounts. Sorry. Anyway, we won't get on our high horsey rant. So we go to find back in over here. Back in
Yep, because he will magically be there.
Of course he will. Because, you know, because the video game logic, that's why. No worries. Alright, whoops, hang on. What's on the ground here? What have we missed?
You haven't missed anything. It's one of those
Oh, another sermon. Oh, okay.
I told you, they litter the ground like a bug. It's a bug. They don't go away.
That's... I thought they were just at murder scenes, but now we're seeing them everywhere. That's kind of dumb.
Exactly. It's a bug that never goes away.
Alright, that's fine. I will just pick them up to clear the glowy bits, but not bother reading them because we've already read them.
Don't bother, they'll just come back.
So don't even do that then. Okay.
You're following the wrong thing.
Yes, I am. Once again, I got distracted. Man, my brain is so annoying. Follow the waypoint we set, not the GPS trying to take us to Skellige. That's where Harrow went. Harrow's doing the Skellige route. We're not doing it yet. But we will.
You're doing it again.
I am doing it again. Fucking hell, that did not take long, did it? Oh, that is embarrassment. Let's just pretend that didn't happen.
And this is why we have a director.
This is why we have Frosty, our director, to keep us on the short and narrow, to make sure we're doing the right things. Holy shit. And that's why Frosty has a direct feed into the sound. Otherwise she'd be face planting on the keyboard. Anyway, here we are.
From all my face planting.
Yeah. And permanent facial injuries. Alright, things are coming along here, Dandelion. Looking good, sir.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
Very good. Alright. So, well, we can just talk to him about random stuff. Molly says hello.
Ran into Molly. She says hello.
Molly? Which Molly?
One you promised to show your butterfly collection to.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Butterfly collection? You of all people could stand to be a little more inventive.
Molly didn't need inventive. She needed attentive.
Right.
Average, run-of-the-mill girl. But give her a smile. Notice her shoes. Let her chat about them a bit. And she'd turn into a wellspring of passion.
Okay. Well, that's kind of like most people, right? Talk to them, give them some respect and attention, show interest in their interests, and they will come to life no matter their personality type.
Gotta tell me, how do you wind up owning this establishment.
You'll never believe this.
Yeah.
I inherited it from none other than Alonzo Wiley, Whoreson Sr. himself.
Really?
I don't believe it.
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with an iron fist, but deep down, he was a romantic, pure as they come. This place is one of the reasons his son's not my biggest fan. See, Cyprian Jr., that is, wanted to make this a brothel, but the Rosemary went to me, and I planned to turn it into the most elegant venue in town. A den of art and culture.
Very good. Okay. And Whoreson Jr. dead now too, because we found him already last session.
How do you and Priscilla meet?
Huh. It was at the court of Duke Hereward, the annual balladry contest. We faced off in the final.
Who won?
Well, I don't remember.
I bet. Probably lost and you don't want to admit it.
To say, yeah.
She'd caught my eye, so I let her win. I was counting on getting a prize after the contest.
And did you?
That, my friend, is not your concern.
Yeah, that's a yes then. So he definitely lost, and then he definitely hooked up with her later. All right, well played, sir. Well played.
Got a portrait of Hierarch Himmelford I'm willing to part with. Want it?
Yes, those halfling painters. This one of theirs? Wonderful. I put this up at the Rosemary in time. It'll make those temple guard inspections so much easier.
All right, cool.
See you, Dandelion.
And that's why I told you not to sell it.
Ah, because you sell it to him instead, or you
Don't
give it
sell
to him.
Give it to him. And there it is. Look, you can see it above the door. Other door.
That door.
Washed your hair, lady.
Yes, very noble. Very good. All right, cool. Dandelion questline complete. That was quite the saga, but geez, that was interesting. All right, question is, do we have time for another short quest or contract? What have we got, Frosty? What do you reckon?
Well, I did send you that picture.
Oh, you did too. All right, let me
I
check.
don't know if it's completable within half. It should be. It should be completable within half an hour.
All right, let's give it a crack, shall we?
Yeah.
Shall we continue? Or just find some random shit to fight. So this is that's in Oxenford.
You can grab a contract if you want.
Maybe we'll do.
In Novigrad. The picture I sent you is in Novigrad. It's got Hierarch Square thingy on it.
Yes, I see, yes. And it's up near the barber. All right, duly noted. Why don't we do a contract for some good old-fashioned Witcher and let's fight some shit. Do we pick some more up or look at what we already have? Because there are a few around that we already have in here too.
Pick up one from in Novigrad. Go to one of the contract boards.
One in Hierarch Square?
Yeah, that should work. That should work.
All right, Hierarch Square, center of town, one of the most performance-intense hitting areas in the game.
That's because you've got ray tracing on. I mean.
Oh yes. Well, even without it, it's still one of the hardest hitting areas. That and parts of the forest, and that's what I used for my performance testing.
Because you've got ray tracing on.
I sure do, and it's looking mighty fine. My GPU maxes out very high, but that's okay. Everything's still smooth.
Although he is.
And Midnight, also need to do the house we permanently marked on the map. Yes, we do. I forgot about that. We will come back to that.
You know
Should we do that tonight? So, we're doing that house tonight or another night?
Up to you, dude. Depends how much time after you've got this.
Alright, let's do this one first, and then it's probably going to be a separate night, Midnight, but thank you for reminding us. And I've clicked on the wrong thing. Get out of the way, dickhead. I'm trying to click on the notice board. Rich townsman.
And I am staring at you baffled. Just baffled.
So we're at the haunted house, that one? There's a few on here. Monster in the bits. Just pick them all up.
Grab. I'd pick them all up, but you'd probably want to do the imp contract.
Alright. Pick them up, and now we need to read them. Do we get the thing? Yes, we do. There it is. There's the prompt. Okay, all are activated, and which one?
The imp. The elusive thief. The elusive thief.
There we go. Cool. Okay. A Novigrad merchant by the name of Sylvester Armello had hung a notice on the Novigrad board before asking for help in tracking down a thieving imp. It seemed the Merchants Guild was being pestered by a mysterious creature who kept stealing wares from its members' stalls. Geralt accepted the job. I forgot that if you just rush through it like I did, you don't get to read the actual text from the contract. But, oh well. Sometimes it's more immersive and dramatic to hear the actual words on it, and we are not far away. All right. An elusive thief. Go to the marketplace during the day and talk to Sylvester Amello. Multiple contracts picked up.
Bandit!
No, bandit, shut your ass. Oh, there's another creature. Here we go.
Greetings, Master.
Yes, hello.
Hear about the contract. Really got an imp problem? Or is that just an imp or affection in the notice?
You ought not jest, Master Witcher. I know the creatures are only to exist in fairy tales, yet I saw one with my own eyes as it stole from my stall.
Geralt with the dad jokes, I love it.
All right, so what's this imp look like?
Like a mean, fat cat, but a very large one. This tall, see? And it walked upon its hind paws.
Ooh. Could have been a Khajiit. Khajiit have wares if you have coin.
What did it swipe from you?
Once it was bread, then a fish, then apples. Might not seem like much, but add it together and the business suffers. And I'm hardly alone in being pestered. It's nicked something from every stand in the square.
Okay.
So, will you teach it a lesson with your silver sword?
Maybe we will. Ooh, depends on what you're willing to pay, sir.
Make it worth my while and I will. Demand for witches is high, supplies low. I pick and choose my contracts these days.
Mm-hmm. Alright, throw it in about there.
Fine negotiation on your part, Master. So be it. We'll call it agreed.
Very good. Let's do it.
Relax. I'll help you. Small businesses are the foundation of a healthy economy, and so on and so on.
Thank you, Master Witcher. I don't know if this will be of use, but most recently the thief leapt over that wall and ran into a passageway. It was the last I saw of him and a few of my wares.
Oh, very good. Then let's do our Witcher censoring. It's up over the wall. Here we go. There are paw print looking...
Merchant was right. Actually does look like a giant cat.
Don't know how we're getting paw prints on the stone, but... maybe it.
I just hung the laundry.
Okay, through... Excuse me, fine people. Ooh.
Looks like the imp dropped some loot. Another track.
Climb the wall. Alright. And we can't examine it, we just follow it. Jesus.
Drop down into the moat. Trail ends here.
Lovely. Oh, I can see it in the distance. Quick save, because Geralt is bad at heights. Geronimo. Oh, full-on diving animation. Nice one, Geralt. Nailed it. Okay, follow the footprints. Loot the things along the way.
Door's wide open. Interesting.
Upstairs. What's this here?
Letter? Well, well. Our imp's at least literate, if not outright educated.
Let's see. Jane, whatever. Please, cut out this nonsense at once. This might come to you as a surprise, but a giant cat will tend to stick in people's memory. Why don't you pick some other safer form, like I did? I've been walking around as a beggar for 3 years now and no one's batted an eye. And such earrings. You wouldn't need to steal anymore. So, how'll it be? If you decide on it, I'll put in a word for you with the King of Beggars. Till our next writing, Lewis. Or Louis. P.S. Burn this letter at once you've read it, alright? Yeah. P.P.S. Yes, I know, I'm paranoid, but humor me and burn it. P.P.P.S. If I find this letter next time I come to see you, you owe me a beer. Alright?
Explains a lot.
Yep.
And complicates matters. Need a good lead to track him down.
Dopplers can be very sneaky. Can't believe we're dealing with another Doppler already. What have we got here?
A woman's blouse, a man's shirt, a child's shoes. But only one bed. Lavender, strong scent. Enough to track him down.
Alright. Follow the scent of lavender. Here we go. The floaty red mist.
Oh, God damn this weather.
Just hope it don't come down hard at harvest this year.
Where did it go? There it is. Keep following.
That's all I have. Had a loaf of bread too, but I dropped it. Decided not to go back.
Wise choice. If anything happened to you, we'd go hungry.
Oh, there's a guard actually helping the elves. That's unusual. Oh, it's the actual Doppler. Oh, hang on, let's see. I was gonna say.
Sight. An elf and a guard of the Eternal Fire having a friendly chat.
Yeah.
Friendly? Nothing further from the truth. This racist here has demanded to search me, for no reason at all.
You's a non-human. I need no other reason. Lucky I didn't find anything on you. Now piss off to the woods. Go play your flute.
Well played, but we see through the ruse.
That was some pretty bad acting. Really ought to explore other career options. Petty theft, maybe.
You dare insult an officer on duty? Let me give you some advice, mutant.
Look who's talking. I know you're a Doppler and a kleptomaniac.
Merchants put out a contract on me.
Always the same old shit.
Always gotta run and chase something down. Alright. We're not gonna hurt you, probably. Oh, rain pause there.
Oh!
Grab him. That was easy.
Really want to see an angry witcher.
Do you?
Damn, I look old.
Oh, we gotta fight now. Piece of cake.
Please, stop. I surrender. Might be able to look like a witcher, but that won't make you fight like one.
You're donning your skins enough to know what kind of man you are, what you feel.
Really? Gonna make an exception, draw your weapon. Well, we don't want to kill him. He's not like a real bad guy. He's just stealing some stuff to help the elves out, which is kinda noble.
I don't kill him, true. But then not everybody applies my rules, and not everyone's got my conscience. So start stealing somewhere else. Far from Novigrad, preferably. Golden age of Dopplers ended here a while ago.
I know, but I thought they'd not catch me. I thought myself too smart. Serves me right. Might have learned this lesson the hard way. Time to go. Somewhere far away. But first, take this. As a token of my gratitude. So long, Witcher.
We need no gratitude. Just go be safe. Help someone else somewhere else. Don't get caught. Okay. Some XP. Oop, the rain is settling in. We got some coin. Oh, alright. 215 coins. And we've hit the point where the game is stuttering. But all we need to do is just hand in the quest to Sylvester, and we are done. Why is there so many dead bodies over here? fight someone here earlier and not loot them?
Must be mad running around in this rain.
Alright, down back into the market we go, and we are stuck behind the stall. Alright, that's a fail.
Whoa!
Okay, Sylvester, here we go.
Deliver us from all evil in body and soul.
Greetings, Master.
Yes, hello.
Problem solved. Convinced the imp to go back to the countryside to tangle horse manes and piss in milk, as tradition ordains.
And how would I know you speak the truth? No trophy, no reward.
There better be one, or you'll feel the invisible hand of the market smack you so hard you won't be able to sit down for a week.
I'll give you half the agreed sum, no more. And I'll not do business with you again.
Oh, is that right? Pompous, man. All right, lucky the Doppler gave us some coin. That's fine, we've got plenty of coin. We're chasing XP, experiences, and experience points. That's what we're here. Being heroic and progressing in the game. All right, that is us done. That is us complete for tonight. That was one hell of a ride. Great way to finish it off. Thank you, Frosty, for steering us towards that. Timed it perfectly. All right, so appreciate everyone who's dropped in. Very much appreciate the raiders who dropped in earlier as well. Hope you got some entertainment as well. My schedule for when I stream is available on my... You shut up, I'm talking! Is on my Twitch profile. So if you go to my Twitch channel, go to the About section, you can see a schedule. It will show when I typically stream and what I'm streaming in your local time zone. We also have a Discord server for anyone who might be interested, where we do have a notice board on there, as well as other channels such as general game talk, lore discussions, grouping up opportunities for certain multiplayer games, memes and lols, pet pics being one of my most favorite channels. I love the pet pics. Always want to see your unsolicited doggo and pet pics, so throw them in there. Links are in the chat. They're also in the description below if you are watching on YouTube. They are also on my Twitch profile as well. There's so many ways to find us. Thank you very much who's come along. Thank you very much to our Patreon sponsors, a couple of whom have joined us tonight, such as the legendary Big Vito. Really appreciate you coming along. And of course, massive thank you to Frosty, our director, who makes sure I do the right things in the right order and don't fuck things up too hard. And Sparkle Sauce, my sister, basically feels uncomfortable when I'm playing The Witcher if you're not here now, Frosty. So you are now very much essential to everything we do.
Oh, shucks.
Cool, all right, let's go find someone to raid on Twitch. Might be someone from our Crusader stream team. Let us see who we can find and what's going on. In the meantime, thank you for coming along. Our next stream will be in a few days' time. I will do some other activities to clear up inventory and do some of the boring grindy bits in this game. Until then, we shall participate in doing some contracts and other side quests in our next session to see where Geralt's adventures take us next. But in the meantime, this has been Nerdedness. I have been Shade. In the background, we have the elusive Frosty. And, yeah, you have all been very awesome. We'll see you again very soon.
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
We'll find her, or someone who knows what happened to her.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
A legend cannot be killed, can it?
The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri.
Hold them back!
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.